Welcome to the 7-step journey on lifespan development. Practices of Biotransenergetics by Pierluigi Lattuada. Step 1. Persistence of contact, not doing. Wei Wu Wei. In order to stay alive, human systems must maintain a continuous exchange of energy and matter with the environment through metabolic processes known as anabolism and catabolism, that is to say, a process of assimilation of nutrient substances and of dross elimination. The alternation of anabolism and catabolism, charge and discharge, allows maintaining a dynamic balance, homeostasis, characterized by the fluctuation of many interdependent variables within a certain limit. The process of auto-renovation, namely the flexibility of a single organism, depends on the number of its variables, which are maintained fluctuant within the limits. The greater the fluctuations, the greater the stability, and auto-renovation will be more efficient. Rigidity and irreversibility lead to the death of the system, which will give birth to a new flexible and reversible system. These assertions, born from the study of life, besides being scientific from the point of view of materialistic science, are evident and verifiable by anyone who is willing to observe life in its various expressions. The balance is maintained through fluidity and letting go, whereas control and rigidity lead to death. Control is born from a logical approach to life, but life, since it is natural and non-logical, always puts us in front of paradox. If you want stability, let things flow. If you want everything to move, stay still, do nothing, not doing. If you want to achieve a goal, do not desire it. If you want to receive, give. If you want to heal, you must first die. The more you allow change to involve yourself profoundly, physically, mentally, and spiritually, the more profound the healing will be. If you want everything to occur, do nothing, not doing.
Not doing. We are used to think that to be, we have to do something. We are used to think that we need to reach goals, we need to solve problems, we need to answer to questions, we need to go somewhere. But we forgot that to be means to do and not to do. We are used to forget one of the two sides of the life, the wide side, the hidden side, the side of not doing. If we stay, if we give some time to our consciousness to realize that the life is something that happens to us, is something that we have not to create, we have not to force, but is something that happens, we can start to give to our body, to our organism, the time to follow its own rhythm. So we can start just to stay. We can close our eyes. Not to be afraid of the silence, not to be afraid of not doing, not follow our thinking, not follow our breathing, not follow our feeling, just to stay. not try to change something, not to touch anything. Integral means don't touch it. So if you want to be integral, we should not to touch nothing, just to stay. If we stay in contact with what is happening, not wanting to change, not wanting to force, not wanting to follow, we realize the life living inside. So, please, stay, close your eyes, nothing to do means that I am at home. Everything I want to do, I can do, remembering that I am at home. I am already where I have to be. My rhythm, the rhythm of my breathing, the rhythm of my heart, the rhythm of my cells. I can just stay in contact. Persistence of contact means to stay. Persistence of contact hide many secrets, open many doors, the doors of our inner space, the doors of perception, the doors of our state of consciousness, the doors of the universe inside us, the doors of the qualities, the creativity, the intuition. If we stay, we can open these doors just to stay. The law of the life is the law of transformation. Auto-renovation and auto-transcendence. The law of the life is making the two one. That is, doing and not doing together. Doing without doing. That means to stay and to let the life flow. Flexibility and movement and capacity to stay are the same, is one. To close the eyes and feel and observe and accept and say yes means to live our life in an integral way. Means to assist, to witness to our problem dissolve, to the answer come to our mind, to the solution appear, and to the transformation happen. Don't be afraid of the silence, of the emptiness, of not to control. Just stay, just watch, just feel. Just to participate to the dialogue with the field, with the life force working inside. Persistence of contact. Not to fight, not to change anything, not to touch. Open the doors. Dare to let go and just watch. The melody of the silence is the voice of the self, or if you prefer, the voice of God, the Supreme Consciousness. When our bodies takes its space, our rhythms harmonize with the rhythm of life. And everything is perfect, and everything is changing and working by itself.